Glass Limited, make some noise. Yeah, so I'm from Yuba City. I'm originally from Sacramento. Yeah, but I just recently moved, y'all. Yeah, I just moved back into my parents' house. That is, yeah. No, it sucks. It is horrible. I figured like moving back to my parents' house would be like a chance for like, you know, me and my dad to reestablish like a father-son bonding, you know. But they don't do that, you know. They just treat me like this unwelcome house guest, you know. Like, I seen my dad the other day. I seen him. I said, "Dad, man, the Warriors about to come on, man. You want to watch the NBA Finals together?" No, I want to watch them move out of my damn house, son. That's what I want to watch. That is what I want to watch. You know, let me see. You know what channel the Warriors are coming on? So what channel could I find you? Move it out of my damn house, son. I'm looking, and I cannot find it. It's not on demand. All he had to do was just say no. Just say no. I'll go watch the game in my room. So I go to my room, I open the door, and I see my mom in there. She's just like tearing through my bed sheets, you know, go through my closet, you know, looking underneath my bed. I was like, "Mom, this is my room. Do you help looking for anything?" She's like, "Oh yeah, son, if you could, I was looking for your potential. You had so much damn potential somewhere around." There was a big old pile. It said, "Buddy's potential." It was right next to your common sense. I suggest you find it or you're grounded. It's crazy. Basically, y'all, the moral of that story, if anybody here is looking for a roommate, just holler at me after this show. It's gonna be cool. But yeah, interesting thing about the I grew up in the military. We got any military in the building? That's what's up. Shout out to the military. Thank y'all for your service, you know. And everybody knows that, like, as a child of the military, the best thing is you get to travel all over the world. You know, I have friends that grew up in all these interesting foreign countries that nobody's ever been to, like Guam, Japan, South Dakota, China, you know. But me, I grew up in the North Pole. See, I don't tell people, I don't like telling people that, because whatever I do, they laugh at me, you know what I'm saying? Because they think the North Pole is some made up place like Hogwarts, or the G-spot. But it's a real place, y'all, you know what I'm saying? It's actually located in Alaska. And there's not too many black people in the North Pole, y'all. It's a lot like Laughs Unlimited right now. There's not many black people as well, but like, if we just fill this whole entire place up with snow right now, that's like a good representation of like the North Pole, you know. I only knew 5 black people growing up. That was my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister, and then my 3rd grade teacher, Miss Glover. And I was the first black student she ever had. She failed me 3 times just to keep me around. She's like, "You know what, brother, man, you cool. You're the new teacher's pet, man. You hang out with me, man. We're gonna grade some papers." It's crazy, man. Like, one year for Black History Month, the students try to do a report on me. And I was like, you can't really do that, man. That's racist. That's racist. I was born in the 80s. Like, another crazy thing about growing up in the North Pole is, like, you go through this period during the winter time where it's like 30 days of complete darkness. Like, the sun does not come up at all. And it's crazy, you know, especially as a kid, you know what I'm saying? Because when you go outside, the number one rule is you gotta be inside when the street lights come on. Well, when those street lights come on, you know, so they decide to stay on for 30 straight days and shit. It's like being grounded by Mother Nature, not even her own mom, just Mother Nature. She's like, "All y'all kids, stay y'all badasses inside." So we moved, man. We had to get up out of there. We moved out to Yuba City. Yeah. I don't know about that applause. That's a lot like the North Pole too, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no black people up there either. It's like if all the snow in this room right here just melted away, and you replaced it with meth, just threw a whole bunch of meth, just piled all the meth up in that motherfucker. That is Yuba City, Marysville is like, bro. It's fucking funny, man. All the clapping stopped. They said, "Woo! Shout out for meth." But no.